How to stop gooning. This is one of the biggest problems that men in today's day and age face, and a lot of the videos online I see are just so horrible when it comes to giving advice when it comes to this topic. So this is why I need to make this full guide on how to stop, because so many young men need to hear this advice, and especially someone like me when I was younger. I struggled with this for the last, I think, 6 to 7 years, and finally it's not a problem anymore because I've reached the golden point of Nofap, which I'll get to in a bit. But pretty much the way you stop gooning is by, there's a couple different things, and I'm going to quickly explain all of them, right? First of all, you need to restructure your life. You shouldn't be waking up in the morning and think like, oh yeah, you shouldn't goon, don't mess up your streak, don't mess up your Nofap streak. That's not the way you should be thinking. You should be waking up in the morning and you should be thinking, okay, I need to get this done, I need to hit cold shower, I need to go to the gym today, I need to make breakfast. You need to be thinking about the positive things, like the good things that you need to do. And naturally, when you think about that stuff, you'll naturally not think about the bad habits like scrolling on your phone, pornography, and like, let's say like you smoke weed or something. You won't be thinking about those bad habits. And so that's why the biggest thing we need to do is restructure your life. Restructure your life by, first of all, you set goals. You set, I would say, around 2 to 3 goals, and then create a daily routine and a weekly routine with the good habits to help you achieve those goals. After you restructure your life, that's when you'll realize how the amount of times that you goon, right, it will drastically lower. Let's say you goon every single day, right, and now you restructure your life to the point where now you set goals and you created a routine. Say, for example, in the morning, take a cold shower, meditate, write your journal, have my breakfast, go on a peaceful walk to the gym, right, like with all the good habits and everything. You'll realize how naturally the amount of times you goon just lower so much. You go from gooning once a day to once every 2 days to once every 3 days to once a week, and then you lower it down even more and more. And this is how you should be living your life. You shouldn't be living your life waking up in the morning and thinking, oh, don't goon, don't do the bad habits. You should be thinking, you should be waking up in the morning and thinking like, okay, I need to hit cold shower, then I need to go gym, I need to hit back and biceps, I need to do this, I need to do this. You should be thinking about the things you need to do, not the things that you shouldn't do, right? And so the golden point of Nofap is just simply where you live your life normally, and pornography and masturbation and those two things in general, they just don't even cross your mind. You forget that it exists. You literally just live your life normally. You wake up in the morning, you take a shower, you eat your breakfast, you go to school, you go to work or whatever. You don't even think about pornography, masturbation. You still get urges, of course, as young men and men in general. Of course we get urges and everything, right? It's just in our human biology to get urges, but these urges will be disattached from masturbation, right? When you get to the golden point of Nofap, I'm not gonna lie, it might take you years. It might take you like 1 to 2 years. For me, it took what, 6 years, 7 years. I'm 19 years old now. Actually, no, sorry, I'm 20 years old. I literally turned 20 like a couple days ago. So yeah, and this took me like what, 7 years, 8 years to get to this point where it's not a problem anymore. And I only figured out about how to get rid of this addiction about a couple years ago, about maybe 2-3 years ago. So from learning this knowledge, it's took me about 2-3 years to fully break it down. Now I haven't gooned in like, I don't know, like 2-3 months. Like you see like, oh yeah, day 90, whatever, like I've reached that point because of this mindset of how I knew I had to restructure my life, set goals, have a good routine, like daily routine and weekly routine to help me achieve those goals. And naturally, the bad habits that I did, not only pornography and masturbation, but even the other habits like binge eating, junk food, scrolling, all of that stuff massively lowered because I was just naturally being more like, I was focusing on myself, as everyone says online. So yeah, restructure your life, set goals, set a routine, and that's going to help you achieve the golden point of Nofap, which is where Nofap isn't even a problem anymore and you just live your life normally. But again, to reach the golden point of Nofap, you're going to have to forget about, oh, the 90-day streak, or, you know, oh, get to 2 months, you'll see these benefits and stuff. The whole streak, Nofap streak thing, is something you're just going to have to forget about. For you to improve your life in the long term, for you to break down this habit and get rid of this habit that's messing up your life. We all know it was messing up our life. It's messing up your testosterone, it's giving you more social anxiety, it's giving you more anxiety in general, it's messing up your dopamine receptors. You don't enjoy the normal good things like going on a peaceful walk, talking with your mom, talking with your family. You don't enjoy those things as much as you should. And you know for a fact, when you stop doing this habit, you're going to enjoy them more. And the way that you do that, it's not by obsessing over streaks, or getting to day 7, getting to day 14. No, it's about forgetting about the streaks, focusing on your goals, doing the good habits, and going from gooning once a day to then lowering it down to once every 2 days, once every 3 days, once a week. once every 2 weeks, and getting to the point where I've pretty much got to, where you just don't do it anymore. Because like there's no point of me just fucking gooning and just wasting my energy, my seed, because like, okay, like today I need to go hit chest and triceps with 2 of my friends. I'm not gonna goon right now and then just fuck up that workout or some shit. Like, it just doesn't benefit me in any way, and it just doesn't cross my mind either way, right? So again, the way you get to that point is by forgetting about streaks, restructure your life. Okay, I'm gonna repeat this one last time. The way that you get rid of this pornography addiction and you struggling on Nofap, first of all, change your mindset of how you kind of think about this. First of all, set goals. Let's say you're there like, all right, I want to get, in my December exams, I want to get 3 A stars. Actually, no, that's quite high. Let's say I want to get 3 A's. Okay, that's 1. In 6 months' time, I want to get a 6-pack. Okay, that's 2. I want to make £1,000 online. That's 3. Okay, those are 3 really good goals. And now create a daily routine and a weekly routine to help. Weekly routine, because every single day is not going to be the same, and one day you might have school, one day you might not. So obviously you're gonna have to kind of switch things around a bit. And let's say to achieve that, you create a workout routine where you're there like, okay, Monday back and biceps, Tuesday rest day, Wednesday legs, Thursday rest day, Friday chest and triceps. Right, so you create a new workout which is gonna help you reach that goal that you set, where you want a 6-pack in 6 months. So cool, you set your goals, you set your routines, you try your best to stick to your routine. Sometimes you might mess up again. Sometimes like tomorrow you might goon, you might mess up on your diet, you might cheat on your diet. But again, remember, get back on your shit. Get back to trying to achieve those goals. Get back to your routine. Get back to your daily routine, your weekly routine, right? And the amount of times you goon, if you goon, just think to your head, oh yeah, this is actually an important thing which I need to say. Your mindset when you relapse is so important. You shouldn't think to yourself, oh, I hate myself so much, I messed up. Just think to yourself, okay, I messed up, fair enough. I'll put my hands up. I take accountability, I messed up. I'm going to get back on my shit though. You see that saying, it doesn't matter how many times you fall down, it's about how you get back up. That's so true. That's such a massive saying. It's a global saying which everyone's heard, and it could literally be used for this addiction. It doesn't matter if you relapse. Just think to yourself, okay, I'm gonna get back up. I'm gonna get back to going to the gym, get back to cold showers, get back to meditation, everything. And then you'll realize how you're making progress in your life. And so again, it's gonna go from you having this problem, right, where you're gooning every day or whatever, so once every 2 days, once every 3 days, once a week, and you'll get to the point where you just live life normally and it's not even a problem. So yeah, I do wish that for you. And yeah, good luck on your journey. One last time, set goals, create a daily routine and weekly routines for you to help you achieve that goal. And that's going to help you achieve the golden point of Nofap, where pornography, masturbation is not even a problem. You don't even think about it, you just live your life normally, and it's not a problem. And the way you get that is by forgetting about the streaks and just simply focusing on reducing it down. And this might take you months, this might take, for me it took 2 to 3 years, right? But again, you understand you will reach that point. So again, good luck on your self-improvement journey.